I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. Moving on in the topic of triads, we now move on to page 39 of the Grade 2 Discovering Music Theory workbook. We move on to exercise 2 where we are required to add a note to complete each of these tonic triads. And so we need to bear in mind that a tonic triad is made up of the first, the third and the fifth, building them up from lowest to highest, stacking up the chord upwards. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it just works out that it's either space, 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 or line, 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 because numbers 2 and 4 are the in-between notes, so it's space, line, or, and then space, of course, or line, space, so it's easy to visualise these. We've just got to make sure that we begin on the correct note because we need to make sure that we're building on the tonic. So let's just have a look at exercise 2. We're asked to complete the tonic triad in D minor. So we need to make sure that we've got all of the information to hand. D minor is related to F major, which has a key signature of B flats. Of course, there's the raised 7th in a minor key, but we're only going up to note 5, so we don't need to concern ourselves with that in this particular exercise. And so the most important thing, our tonic is D, and so we don't add a note below if this is D. So good boys deserve, this is the D, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. We have D, F, A. B flat would be the key signature if we were asked to add that, or we would need to add it as an accidental if we were to write a note B. However, the key signature is not active in any of these notes, so there's no need to write an accidental. Now then, here in the treble clef, we need to make sure we write a tonic triad beginning on the tonic note A. A major has a key signature of F sharps, C sharps and G sharps. And so we need to make sure that our lowest note is the tonic A. The space is spelled face in the treble clef, F-A-C-E. So there's our A. So that's our first. That's our third. That will be our fifth. We have notes A, C sharp, E. There's the C sharp of the key signature. We don't need to worry about the E because that isn't affected by the key signature. So perhaps now you need to have a go. If you feel that you can, we can check these through together. Do have a go of some on your own. It's okay to make mistakes. You can always just erase it out and have another go. So here our tonic is A, we're in A minor, which we know is related to C major, which has no key signature at all, no sharps, no flats. Of course, the 7th degree would be raised, but we're only concerning ourselves with the first, the third and the fifth. So we need to make sure that A is the tonic. So this here is the first degree of the scale. There's our tonic. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the fifth. We're missing the third in the middle. And that's a C natural because there is nothing to add, no key signature to concern ourselves here. Now then, E minor, E should be our tonic, and E minor is related to G major, which would have an F sharp were that to appear. We need to make sure that E is the tonic. All cows eat. This should be the tonic. If you add a note higher, you've not gone 1, 3, 5, you've gone 3, 5, 7 actually. We need to make sure that the tonic is at the base of the chord. So there's our first, there's our third, there's our fifth. And of course, E is the tonic note. The F sharp doesn't apply. We've not written a note F to concern ourselves with it. Now here in E flat major, we're in the treble clef. We need to make sure we remember that E flat major has a key signature of B flats, E flats and A flats. So E flat should be our tonic. The spacey spell face F-A-C-E, that is indeed our first. There's our third, and then we're going to need a ledger line. That's the fourth, and then the fifth is the space. Now that note there, E, F, G, A, B, is a B. It's not correct until we've applied what would be the key signature as an accidental. That should be a B flat. Otherwise, we've missed part of the key signature that would be active there. And then finally, we get B flat major. B flat should be our tonic, and then B flat major has a key signature of B flats and E flats. Now, good boys, that is indeed our first degree of the scale. We need the third and then the fifth. B flat is already present. This is a note D, F. We don't need to add any more accidentals. And so now in the challenge, we have the opportunity to write some tonic triads. We can write as many keys as we choose, really. We've done lots of keys from grade 1 to grade 2. So let's just think what we can perhaps add. So we've done C major. We've done D major. We've done D minor. We've done E flat major. We've done E minor. What else have we? Let's carry on. F major. We've done G major. We've done A major. We've done A minor. And we've done B flat major. I think that should keep us busy enough, shouldn't it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's just give ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to just start off by putting the tonic in each case. So we've got C in the treble clef. You can do any that you like. You can choose any octaves you like. By all means, do deviate and try your own. So we've got D, D, E flat. I'll worry about the flats afterwards. So we've got E something, F, G, A again, B, and I think we've come full circle to C. So C major has no sharps or flats, so that will be easy. Let's think about what we're going to have to add. D major has a key signature of F sharps and C sharps. D minor, if you think about it, is related to F major, so that will have a key signature of B flats. E flat major has a key signature of B flats, E flats and A flats. E minor is related to G major, so that will have a key signature of F sharps. We're not adding the key signature, of course, but we do need to bear in mind anything that may apply to the notes we're writing. F major has a key signature of B flats. G major has a key signature of F sharps. Good revision this is for our key signatures and our related keys, that's for sure. A major has a key signature of F, C, G sharps. A minor is related to C major, so that's no key signature. And B flat major has a key signature of B flats and E flats. So we've got some information here that we can refer to. So we've done the hard work now, actually. That's all the thinking done, really. We've got to add first, third, fifth, and because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's either line, 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 or space, space, space. So I'm just going to get kind of the blobs in place. First, third, fifth. First, third, fifth. So it's just space, space, or line, line. So line, line, space, space. Do the same again for minor, and then it's line, line. Let's stick to treble clef. Let's not complicate things. So C major has a key signature of nothing. That's job done. D major has a key signature of F sharps and C sharps. So we have an F here. So this is not correct until we've added the sharp. D minor, however, does not have F sharps. It's got B flats, but we've not written a B. And so you can see the difference between the major and the minor is that middle of the triad. E flat major has a key signature of B flats, E flats and A flats. So we have the B flat and of course E flats as well for the tonic to be E flat. E minor is related to G major, F sharps. We've not written a note F, so we don't have to worry about that. F major has a key signature of B flats. We've not written a B to worry about flattening it. If there was a key signature required, we'd have to write the key signature even though there weren't any B's to flatten. But as we're just writing the triad, all we need to do is write the notes and add any accidentals as required. G major has a key signature of F sharps. We've not written any F to worry about. A major has a key signature of F, C, G sharp. So the C must be sharpened. However, A minor is related to C major, which has no sharps or flats. And so we can see the difference between the minor key again. And then B flat major has a key signature of B flats and E flats. There's no E flat, but we of course must have the B flat for the tonic. So there we go. So I'm going to just label these properly so we can see. So we've got C major. We've got D major. We have D minor here, which doesn't require the sharp. E flat major, E minor, F major, G major, A major, A minor, and B flat major. So now what we've got to do is write these into the bass clef. So I don't want to use too many ledger lines, so I'm going to start on this C here. Then we have D, D. Of course it will have a flat, but I'll worry about that later. F. Now we're getting quite high up here. G. So you could start here or you could start here if you don't want to. So let's now avoid ledger lines. So I'm going to drop down. You could and just have ledger lines. There's the A. There's the B. So we have first, third, fifth. First, third, fifth. I'm just going to get the notes in place. It's just a bit tricky making sure these overlap a little bit. That's not very neat. The notes shouldn't overlap. First, third, fifth. First, third. Going to need a ledger line for the middle C. First, third, fifth. Starting to get a bit high, so if you want to drop it down, first, third, fifth. I think I can centralise that a little bit, can't I? First, third, fifth. First, third, fifth. There we go. So C major has no sharps or flats. D major requires an F sharp. It's a good opportunity to double check our thinking here. D minor, the B flat doesn't apply, so there's nothing there. E flat major must have a B flat and an E flat, and of course the tonic is E flat, so that's another clue. E minor has F sharps, but that doesn't appear. We're not writing a note F, so it's not required. F major has a key signature of B flats, but again we've not written any B to worry about flattening it. G major has a key signature of F sharps, but there's no F to sharpen. A major would require the C sharp from the key signature to be represented. However, A minor has no sharps or flats, and we can see that middle key, middle note difference. And B flat major must have a B flat. There are also E flats in the key signature, but we've not written any note E, but of course the tonic is B flat. That's the end of that challenge. That's the end of that page, and that's the end of that chapter. We do get the opportunity to try some more, but I suggest we leave those until we get to the sample exam questions. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.